What's going on, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at Cuphead, a game I've been meaning to review on this channel for quite some time. Just to let you guys know, I am currently working on Kingdom Hearts. I know you guys voted on my Instagram about what series you want me to look at after we're done with Crash and Spyro, and you guys voted on Kingdom Hearts, and I'm super excited to get that out to you guys. But as you guys know, that is an RPG, so it is going to take me quite a while to record footage and write a coherent script and all that fun stuff. So guys, just be patient with me. But in between time, we're going to be looking at little smaller games just to kind of fill in the space in between each review. So yeah, without further ado, man, let's jump into this review of Cuphead. Let's get it. If you know anything about me, you know that I love cartoons and animation, whether it's classic hand-drawn animation like vintage Disney cartoons, or even the CG style of the Pixar films. The way the characters can emote and the fluidity is second to none with this type of media. As a child, I love this form of entertainment, and that has definitely carried over to my adulthood. So when I first saw Cuphead during an E3 conference, I was blown away. The hand-drawn sprites, the music, the gameplay, this game was hitting every note for me, and for a while, this was my most anticipated title for the generation. You could tell the developers were putting their heart and soul into this title, and I was 100% on board. Once the game was released, it was met with critical acclaim, but it was also noted for its painful difficulty. This game brought back like that old school style of challenge. This game was very unforgiving, and some even call it the new Dark Souls. Well, that didn't stop me from playing this game day one of release. So what do I think? Let's jump into it. So the story is pretty straightforward. Cuphead and his brother Mugman were gambling in the Devil's Casino. The devil offers the brothers a deal they could not refuse. Lots of money, but if they lose this round of craps, the devil will take their souls. Huh, okay. This is pretty dark for a game that may be marketed towards kids. Anyway, the devil tells the brothers, if you can collect all the contracts from all the different creatures around the islands, they will be clear of any debt. Once you do that, Cuphead and Mugman decides to take the devil head on in order to do the right thing in order to free everyone from their soul contracts. Once you beat the devil, the island goes back to peace. For now. So in terms of gameplay, this game is essentially a boss rush with platforming levels sprinkled in for variety. If you took the run and gun mechanics of Contra and mixed that with the movement and controls of Mega Man X, that is what it's like playing Cuphead. Cuphead controls almost exactly like Mega Man X. He has a dash technique that can be later upgraded, he has a finger beam that can shoot in multiple directions, he can duck and bounce off enemies and certain projectiles. Cuphead controls are great, I have no complaints. So this game has a beautiful 2D map that you use to navigate the world of Inkwell. The island is broken into 3 hubs. Each island has different bosses. Once you defeat one boss, that will give you access to other bosses on the island. You can also visit a shop to purchase more weapons and perks with the coins that you earn during these platforming stages. These can range from a scatter shot that packs a punch to a disappearing dash and some other cool things. My personal favorite is the charge shot. That move completely destroys bosses. But you better be good at dodging because that firing rate is it kind of leaves you open. You can also visit these museums where you can put your parrying skills to the test. Parrying is where you jump on red objects and projectiles at the right time. You will need to master this in order to defeat some of the later bosses in the game. Once you beat the museum challenge, you'll be granted with a new art, which is Cuphead's finishing move. I usually just stick to art number 1, which is pretty much a big beam that wrecks bosses and does amazing damage. The bosses themselves, the key to these stages are to memorize their movements. Once you master that, you will master this game. I used to think these bosses were pretty much impossible, but once I just sat back and studied each of the boss's patterns, they became easier to defeat. The boss fights range from standard jump and dodge to aerial fights to even an escalating platform fight. These bosses are extremely challenging, but once you defeat them, it is super satisfying. Every time you lose to a boss, the game shows you how close you were to defeating that boss. I hate when I'm this close to defeating a boss and I die. It sucks. But that is part of why the game is so addicting. The bosses can range from fun to extremely annoying. I love the fight against the 3-headed dragon, but hated the fight with the Candyland boss. So annoying. The hardest boss in the game is obviously the devil. He has about 3 phases, and doing that with only 3 hits to spare, it's challenging. But again, it's all about the pattern recognition. The devil likes to telegraph his moves. So like I said, watch carefully and you'll be okay. This game was a joy to play. The art style, the soundtrack, those 2 alone were enough to sell me on this title. The gameplay was very solid as well. If you're a fan of games from the 90s and love hand-drawn animation, buy this game. If you do not enjoy challenging games, this could be a very frustrating experience for you. Also, any parents out there, understand that this game will not hold your child's hand, so keep that in mind before you purchase this. This game is available on Xbox One, Switch, and PC. Buy this game. Another way to support Studio MDHR is to purchase the endless amount of merch. I've seen everything from t-shirts, pop figures, to posters. Some really cool stuff. Cuphead also has DLC in the works and will be releasing in 2020, and also an upcoming Netflix series which I'm super excited to watch. That's going to wrap up today's review of Cuphead. I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and I want to thank each and every one of you for coming through to my channel, taking a few minutes to check this review out. Don't forget to leave some comments, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I hope you guys had an amazing new year. I know I had an amazing new year. As you can see, I'm still kind of recovering from it. But yeah, guys, it's been an amazing 2019. I hope all you guys reach your goals in 2020. With that being said, yo, I am out. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll see you guys next time when we tackle Kingdom Hearts. All right, peace.